Night, and I'm muted.
Yes.
What is up, everybody? Good night. We are back for more Final Fantasy 16. It's been a very long time since we streamed. The last game we streamed was Final Fantasy 16. Yeah,
It
we
just
haven't.
doesn't feel like forever because we've been like recording the games.
Yeah, we haven't streamed since our last stream of Final Fantasy. So, it's been a minute. We're back into it. The last thing that happened, we destroyed the crystal. Spoiler warning, spoiler warning, spoiler warning, spoiler warning. Sid got clapped. He's dead. We got saved by Joshua. So now we know that he's alive. 5-year time skip. We've taken up the mantle of Sid and are running things now. And then we left off like at the new hideaway location. What is only up?
That's that horrible game that
So
we
you-
rage quit. So we did play that.
I have no idea what you're talking about. So you're gonna try to erase only up. I don't even know what that is. Literally the last stream we did was Final Fantasy.
Thank you for the subs, guys.
Also, we want you guys to know that you need to subscribe to the gaming channel, right? Help us out. Sub over there. We have some playthroughs over there that we're doing some shorter games that we're not necessarily streaming, and we're playing over there. Like we started off, we did Night Security, a Chilla's art game. We just did 3 random Grimace Shake games, which is absolutely ridiculous. If you want to see me suffer playing through keyboard and mouse games, that's the video for you. And then we just recorded Rewind or Die last night, and we also did The Closing Shift, which is another Chilla's art game. So those should be hitting the channel at some point. So yeah, those are done. Those are coming. And that doesn't mean the streams are stopping, but there's going to be exclusive content over there. Yeah, the Grimace games were absolutely weird and disgusting. So
Yeah, they were.
yeah.
How to push this button?
Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the subs.
Dev Divine, Altron, and anybody
Okay.
else that I missed.
So, yeah, let's jump in. It's been a minute, so I'm definitely looking forward to jumping back in here and playing and seeing what we got going on.
Some of them were like 10 minutes alpaca. Some of them were like an hour.
What?
They said, what did we consider a short game? 1 hour. Or 4
Short game,
hours.
like an hour to 2 hours? Hour to 2 hours is a short game.
Yeah.
Hi King, I actually posted a community post on the other channel asking for recommendations, and people are fucking with me. See, I ask you guys for recommendations, and I'm like, yo, give me recommendations for some short horror games. Somebody goes, you should continue to play Arkham Knight because the way you drive is scary. It's not helping me out at all. Does that help me? How does that help me? You know? Then I had somebody recommending like Kirby, and I'm like, bro, I asked you for short. I'm asking y'all for a recommendation for a short, scary game, and you're telling me bullshit. Why?
I said that is peak advice. What you mean?
God.
Quincy said I recommended good ones.
I probably picked up on one of the ones that Quincy recommended. I am gonna finish what I started. Listen. The Gathering. Speak with Otto. Go and speak with Otto.
Kid, she said you're asking people to use intelligence, something which seems to be lacking as the years go on.
But listen, I'm trying to like, I want to get the community involved. Like, yo, what do you want to see us play? Like, give me some recommendations for some short, scary games. And then then I have people saying, yo, you need to play the Man of Medan games, all those games. I'm like, bro, those are all on the main channel. We played through those. Like,
Welcome,
help
welcome.
me. Apex is pretty scary. Listen, there's actually supposed to be a third Apex Legends stream, because I did Apex Legends, and then I had Apex Legends Reloaded, And then we gotta have Apex Legends Revelations at some point. Just complete the trilogy of just me being awful at that game.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual.
The usual.
But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
Yo, thank you for the gift of subs, Blaine.
Thank you for the gifted
Of course
subs.
it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. I know it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Thank you for the soaps. Thank you for
And
the
thank you,
soaps.
Malk.
Thank you for the
Much
soaps.
appreciated.
Thank you for the soaps.
Yeah, thank you, Malk.
Alright. Whoops.
Hello, Lilac.
Lefty, I have answered the Arkham Knight
What happened
and
here?
responded to that a million
on.
times. We're going back
We
to
need to
it
find the others.
when I am done with
Savion
Final
said,
Fantasy.
I subbed to your Patreon to watch Snowfall. Where the F is it?
It's literally on the Patreon. We just posted season 2, episode 1 today.
And there you have it, Savion.
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
Fucking Imperial.
Best off staying where we are for
Oh
now, I
boy.
reckon.
Here we go.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will.
Oh, shit.
But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling.
Culling.
I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
It's a culling.
You do the same.
I heard a culling.
Wait, somebody said this is when Roshi let Clive wait out the massacre? I don't understand.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Oh boy. Oh, thank you for the gifted memberships.
Alpaca. Good night. Thank you. That Hiroshi goes killing native plants and wildlife.
Look, up ahead.
That's how you do it. Ma'am, are you okay?
Mother,
Does she look okay to you?
are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something. Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
Hey, you think you could just, like, you know, walk while you're bleeding
I
out
think so.
to where you gotta
Thank
go?
you, Clive.
It should be alright.
So why was she just sitting there then if she could walk? She was just gonna sit there and bleed out?
She was waiting for Clive to pass the message along to Clive that he needs to head
Well,
to the
if they
Abbey.
walk to the same direction,
I just made that up. I don't know why
There's
the
only
fuck she
ever
was
been
just
one
sitting there.
order of shields in this area, and they fought to defend all our citizens.
Seems a step too far. Even for the Empire.
She was catching her breath, so you gotta sit down. Like while you catch your breath, you can't just like walk slower or lean up against something.
Thank you for joining, Eric.
Thank you, Eric.
Careful.
But we still breathing.
You good?
Yeah.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Ouch.
Damn it.
You're all too
I
optimistic.
thought you lot were all spent.
Bro.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
Oh God.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Oh, the Black Shields.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law.
For the crimes of Grindelwald.
To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
Yeah, you integrity
How
night ass.
dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Thank you for the bits, the mandolin.
This won't take long.
See, if I'm a regular soldier, I ain't doing all of that. I'm gonna be like, yeah, they all got away. I don't know. They wasn't there when I got there. I don't know. I have never done that, so spooks.
Roshi doing the most on normal soldiers. Listen, they deserve the most, okay?
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Hi King, you've seen Zom 100, but have you seen Zom 200? That's where shit gets real.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
They're booing me in the chat. Why? Don't boo me.
Why are they booing?
Stop booing me.
The abbot.
What's he waffing about?
Waffling.
No, there's no L.
Oh.
Waffing. Thanks for the dono,
The
Komatsu.
bearers died protecting him,
We're gonna read it in a second, Komatsu.
calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Hey, she got a mean crook in her neck.
Clive.
Because she's
He's
dead.
breathing.
So that means your neck gotta be crooked because you're dead?
Listen, he's still breathing, but like his feet are done.
We're friends of Martha.
You are stone.
We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue.
It's a calling.
That's exactly what that
Rosaria
reminds me
will
of.
never be saved unless we save
He'd be alright. He just need a little cocoa butter.
Tell
It's just ash.
to beg his aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Barely.
Literally.
Clive.
Oh, that was quick.
He's gone.
Did he fully turn into stone? We just looked away for a second.
And see, all they should have had the stuff on them because, you know, it was preventable.
Komatsu, I didn't forget about you. I'm still gonna answer your question.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
Damn, man.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are
I know how they
swift.
try to make it seem like a peaceful
If the abbot
send-off.
was still
We
with
should
us,
consign
he'd
them
have
to the
taken the
tide.
dust
Let's
himself
throw them in the
before
ocean.
casting.
Damn shit.
I'll get someone to.
I'll do it.
Speak plainly.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
But doesn't that sound a lot more like peaceful and nice? Like,
That's why I said they
try.
try to dress up the words, but really they're like, yeah, let's throw them in the ocean. Give them,
Okay, so
give them
Komatsu.
a nice send-off.
In regards to the S Squad Isekai, I'm just very confused. I mean, it's with Studio, so the animation is gonna be on point, but like, who asked for that? So they're gonna throw Joker and Harley into another world? Like, is it just gonna be like a generic Isekai where they just like, I don't know. It's just kind of like every Isekai is like the same kind of world. It feels like it's, oh, they got goblins and orcs and shit. Like, I don't know.
Metsu, I had
I would need to see more to find it like interesting enough.
Metsu, it's funny you should ask. My last cheat meal, I had last weekend. I had some Oreo cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory. So yes, Oreo cheesecake slaps, especially theirs. No, not Oreos, Blue Angel. If you have to pair a cookie with something else for the cookie to be good, then it's
Spider-Punk, that's fucked up. I killed Jason Todd and got transported to another world.
Yeah.
Alteron, I okay, so I can get that right, but I feel like the isekai genre is just like OD. Like, it's too much. It's too much. I have isekai fatigue at this point. Like, with like certain exceptions, like, I just, it just don't be doing it for me.
Nice, Metsu.
Like, why don't nobody be? Where's the show where somebody gets isekai'd into like the fucking future, like a futuristic type world? Like, it's always like some kind of medieval type, Final Fantasy-esque world. Like,
That's also true, Big Willie Phil. Isn't that a name I made up?
what the hell is this? Or random? Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating these notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear or upgrade existing items.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Somebody said, Quincy said, isekais and school festival episodes have been triggered.
Literally.
Please, no more festivals. No more maid cafes.
Slow. Nice try.
Thanks for the sub, Miss Icarus. Hearts to you
Damn,
too.
nigga. Okay.
Thanks for the sub, Sour Destroyer.
Too slow. Nice try.
Rosebud said nothing like viewing a Roshi stream while having a Philly oxtail sub on a Tuesday night. That just sounds like a coma. That's what that sounds like.
A what?
A Philly oxtail sub.
What the fuck is that?
They took your food and they put it in something American. That's what that is.
Well, I mean, oxtails is something that's just Caribbean.
I know. As I said, they took your food and then they put it in something American. A sub. So I said, bro, straight to jail with that idea. Somebody's already eating it. And she said she's Jamaican. See? That's your people. That's your people. There's Jamaican people, Big Willie Phil.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Get out!
Oh, he. My bad. It's a picture of a rose and the name is Rosebud, so,
Listen.
you know, I assume.
Sure, misgendering.
I did.
Chat.
He is from a Jamaican family. And he is eating an oxtail sub. Roshi eat oxtail and smoothies? Would you eat oxtail and smoothies?
Yeah. What? Where you going, bro?
He said yes.
I saw that.
What? He running away? You left the area. You stepped out of the ring.
This fuckhead just completely healed. Are they serious?
They said you went too far away. Jaden plays. I just clicked on King Roshi staring into my soul.
Too slow.
What makes fighting these monsters so therapeutic? The soundtrack. I could listen to the soundtrack all day.
No! Bro, this bitch was dead. Nigga, what?
Somebody asked if you've seen the Bob Marley movie trailer.
No. Nigga, what? Wait.
Try not to move.
Thank you for joining Uchiha. Hey
Can
guys,
I-
how's it going? Going good, thanks.
Can I not go attempt that again?
They call themselves our countrymen.
They said you have to look at the local
Okay, yeah,
map.
they said just walk back. Okay. There he goes.
Somebody said save right before.
Ah, good point.
They said it's Chris Pratt as Bob Marley. Thank you for the gifted sub, Kitschy.
Hey, if it is, it's gonna be a great movie.
Who knows? He might put on a mean accent. He might surprise you. I said it's Kingsley Benadir playing Bob Marley.
I don't know who that is.
Forgive me.
Oh, him. We just seen him.
Y'all talking about some fucking Bob Marley, bro?
He's
Think I can
British,
fuck
so
right now?
he's British though. He can put on an accent.
Okay, that's fine.
Cause you said why don't they ever hire British actors to do the Jamaican accent? And
No,
now
I'm
you're
saying
British.
that it's cool. Like,
Yeah, that's.
They got
That's how
Drake.
they gonna look.
They got British Drake to play Bob Marley. I'm with it.
Oh, they said Bob Marley was British. And yeah, they said he was in Peaky Blinders.
Yes,
He
it was
that-
Ben. That was what I thought it
yeah,
was.
the
Ben.
baby daddy.
Baby daddy. They blew him up because he was black. Okay, I just need to just have this Phoenix shift shit out when he does that, so I can just
They
get
said
out.
You just saved to walk back.
Oh, I did save in front of it. Whatever. Listen, you guys talk about Bob Marley and the Civil War and all kinds
That's
of
your
stuff.
fault.
Nice try.
Civil War. Who was talking about the Civil War?
Get out!
Thank you for the sub, Legion.
Too slow.
This thing looks like that main character on the Monsters movie, that yellow thing.
It reminds me of the thing from Monster Rancher. I don't know if anybody's ever watched that. Yeah, stop that.
I don't know his name, Rograine. And some people said yes, they watched Monster Rancher.
Where'd he go? Yeah! Where is it? Where is this shit at, bro? Yeah, where's the load? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why this thing is cooking me. That attack that he does.
Somebody said just walk out of it. Or use R1 dodge.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, and then I was getting cooked. And then when I did that the last time, you know what it did? It ended my fight, and then he got away and healed. This should have been done on the first try.
Somebody said for a second channel we should play Northbury Grove, the game. Burley's played it. Right now he's locked in place. Get out!
Nice try.
What's that green thing over there? The boundary line?
That's the boundary. Yeah, stop it.
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! There we go. Done.
Bitch. Stupid ass bird, bat, one-eyed cyclops, bitch. I'm so annoyed by that. What was somebody saying? We should play Fruitvale Station? What?
What? Fruitvale
Didn't see
Station.
that coming.
I don't know. Downtown Abbey, some game they was talking
No,
about.
Northbury Grove.
Oh,
And they said
okay.
it was a game that Burleasy played.
I've heard of
Way
that one.
off.
Can you
Can I what?
can you write that down? The name?
Northbury
That
Grove?
must be the bridge.
Fruitvale Station.
Wait, what about? Oh, time to scatter the
So
remnants.
shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Somebody said Sackaboy. Angel said Sackaboy.
Sackboy?
Is it? They said it's a game we can play together.
Isn't that the PlayStation exclusive game? Big Little World, Little Big World.
Somebody said At Dead of Night is a good horror. She said yeah, the new one.
Okay.
I think I saw a couple of people recommend At Dead of Night
Write that one down too.
when I was browsing.
Thank you,
comments.
Founder.
I know people wanted us to do Blood Wash. That's another puppet combo game. Yo, Rewind or Die was really good. Like, that was like my favorite puppet combo game so far. It was really well done.
Somebody recommended something else. They said it had a Madison vibe. Thank you for joining. Hi, Isuba.
Oi, look sharp.
Yeah, somebody said Blood Wash is dope.
What?
Yes, I've played Hollow Knight on my own time, and I've been waiting for Silk Song for what feels like an eternity, to the point where I don't think that it's real, and I don't think that it's ever coming out.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one
I
of
was
them
trying
bade me
find
tell
the
you
name
not
of
to
the
blame
game
yourself.
real quick.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is
Things that don't know it's Freddy.
Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Yeah, for RBF.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
We're gonna come back and this whole place is gonna be collapsed. She's talking a big game right now. Black blood. It's valuable.
But the game is called Devotion. It says like Madison. The comment I had found it.
Okay.
If you don't mind, Sid, I'd like to stay here with Martha. Just until she finds someone to guard the rest, that is.
Angel. Rogue said, "Choo-choo, Charles."
Was that one good? I know that the guy was working on it for a while. Did it end up turning out to be a good game?
Try not to move.
I know.
Somebody said Streets that it was.
Oi! You there! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm?
Nigga, I know what they are.
Big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see.
Philo?
They protect travelers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a
He said
gang of
this guy's on
footpads
one.
only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back, looking to settle the score. Go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
All right.
All right.
There's a good lad.
So it says, "Sir,
Where
are
can
you
I find
high?"
These chocobos.
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Is that her or what is that, Rosebuzz?
What?
He said we should play Solitude Underwater. Because it just sounds like a bad time.
Sounds like some submarine shit.
And he said yes, it's a hard game.
That's quite a name for a chocobo.
And somebody wanted to know if you played Dishonored or Thief.
No, I've never played either.
Solitude Underwater.
Shira says she's gonna look it up, and if it looks like trash, she's gonna ban you from the chat.
I'm just making a list so we can look them up later.
Well, I guess that's it for White Heart.
I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Thanks for the sub, Alex. Somebody said escape the Ayuwaki.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Escape the what?
Ayuwaki.
Where is it?
They're in trouble.
I probably read that wrong.
Then how do you pronounce that? Go ahead.
Are you okay? Like, are you okay? Like
wow.
Michael Jackson? I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it.
Are you racist?
What?
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
Okay, bro. You got.
Then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Some people keep saying Dark Deception, but they said it's wrong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they said it has a lot of chapters. But several people have recommended that one. Even though it's long.
Yeah, okay.
Nice try.
Yeah, I OD'd on that guy just now. Oh, wait. What about Bramble the Mountain King? Is that good?
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy?
It's good, disturbing, but good.
It couldn't be.
Oh, random.
Oh, wow.
Ambrosia.
That's why he's like, I thought
it was
Ambrosia
one
was
of a
one of a
kind.
kind. Because it is her.
It is you.
Wasn't that his dad's bird?
Let me ride you.
Wasn't that his dad's bird?
Yeah.
Yeah, get more and more like daddy.
And you found yourself a flock.
Thank you for the dono, ramen
Thank you,
noodles.
Ramen Noodles, for the dono. Much appreciated.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Oh, it was his bird? Oh, my bad. I thought it was his dad's.
I thought it was his dad's too. So does this mean that?
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself.
Well, give me a saddle, bro.
Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like
Why
her
is
would
he
have cost a
twerking?
princely
What's that?
sum.
It's shaking like
You
a...
born a lord or
Like
something?
what?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
what is it, girl?
I see she on
She wants
something.
her master back, I reckon.
Oh, bro, thank God.
Told you. And it seems our pals agree.
Well, aren't I glad I did this side quest?
You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight.
Thank you, Distronic.
Stay right where you are.
Thank you for the dono, Tierra. I wouldn't recommend Bramble. It starts off nice and whimsical, but it gets major disturbing. In not a cool horror way, for it feels like no reason.
Weird. Huh. And Caleb, yeah, Snowfall Reaction is going to be coming to YouTube.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old White Hart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, White Hart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
We own a chicken.
Yeah.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper
No, I don't.
look at you.
No, I don't. You don't know me, bro.
That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right.
Oh, no, that was
a
us.
bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
They said they recommend Dishonored.
Okay.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Alright, listen, y'all reaching y'all list limit.
There is no list limit. I want.
Well then, you text
you,
yourself the list.
Yeah. Soldier boy. Chocobo unlocked.
Yeah, we know about Escape the Backrooms.
After 18 young years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3 while in the field to summon Ambrosian X to mount the Chocobo. 18 years? This thing about to die?
Let's go.
Oh, she got one too? You didn't earn that.
The homie was behind it. Yeah, she did. She's been your moral support. She gotta get her a ride too. What she's supposed to do? Run behind you and the chicken?
Yes.
No.
Can I fight while on it? Oh! Oh, let's go!
Look at you putting the bird through a piece.
That's right.
So I wonder if the chocobos are like horses, if they just doodle while you're riding them. And you just hearing it drop to the ground. Just the disrespect.
Speed up.
Okay.
Where's Gav?
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Nations.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist.
Non-aggression treaty, a pact in which was codified the agreement between nations to refrain from invading the crystalline dominion and laying claim to its mother crystal, Drake's Tail. It both cemented the Dominion's position at the center of the world politics and placed checks on the ability of key players to exploit that position.
The Crystalline Dominion. A once independent state straddling the continents of Storm and Ash, its capital Twinside is built on the tiny Isles of Ark, from which its mother crystal, Drake's Tail, rises. After Drake's head was destroyed in 873, the Holy Empire of Sunbreak declared Twinside its new capital in defiance of the long-standing non-aggression treaty. While controversial, the move, carried out by Prince Dion and his knights Dragoon, proceeded mostly unopposed, largely due to the Dominion's lack of a dominant of its own with which to intimidate the interlopers.
That's trash. They should have got their hand on a dominant. The Crystalline Impasse. A conflict fought between the Holy Empire of Sambric and the Republic of Dhalmekia in the year 878, largely concerning control of the Crystalline Dominion. The Dominion had previously been the subject of a non-aggression pact between the Valistaian nations, but in 873, the Empire claimed Twinside for its new capital, an act which eventually spurred the Dhalmecs into military action. Okay.
And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambric. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Oh shit.
And someone recommended Visage. They said it's
4
really
mother
like
crystals
medicine.
remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Where did you
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
A small loan of $1 million.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Alright, it's time to set sail. Otto's counter is now open. The following hideaway facilities are now available. Alliant reports, the Patron's Whisper, the Hunt Board.
Thank you for the dono, Navi. I love y'all. B16 is my favorite game now. Good to hear. And we love you too.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Where is...
I hear there's trouble in
Nigga? Okay, there we go.
That room's as ragged as...
So Mather's all right.
Yeah, didn't I just see that this shit was... Oh, it's over here. Clive, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar?
The matter is this.
The Hunt Board. It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not. I knew that already. And that's why I need your help. As I need not remind you, Kupo, I am the mightiest of all the Mughals. No oh, shit.
He's so cute.
Yeah, but they
right.
They speed running his lines.
Leaving your mightiness aside for the moment. The people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Is that veins in the ball?
Yeah.
So is that like it's testy?
Reports of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted to the hunt board in hopes that fearless heroes such as Clive will take it upon themselves to hunt down and slay the notorious marks. Nah, let's go for the big dog. Reports have been received of a wild avis of striking size making its nest atop the hill adjacent to East Pool. Though all efforts are being made not to rouse the beast's ire, it is surely but a matter of time before it needs to feed. I hereby petition any brave volunteers to march to the northern border that we might cut the fiend down before it makes trenchers of the nearby villages. So wait, it just has the bill open, but I still have to find them. Okay, the Broken Hilt in Rosaria. But I can't even go there.
Kid, said, heads up, you don't need to accept them, just find them in the world. So
Yeah,
that's
that's pretty much what I realized.
I'm not trying to ruin it. I was just asking what it was. What is the purpose of that thing on the top of his head? And why it got so much veins in it?
Oh.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
The dog shook its head like, no, not homegirl, bro.
Yeah.
Don't do it. I see y'all giving each other the
How far do you
eyes.
think your mother's reach extends?
You're stupid.
Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
This bird don't skip like that.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Niggas to kill.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
Of course he's just gonna tell you what you want to hear.
Yeah, literally.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
I said palms are a
You
very
fancy
special
dancing
organ
the
used for
gallows
storing
jig?
kupo, and the color and glow are determined by the quality and quantity of absorbed kupo. As for what kupo is used
The miller's
for,
son.
only the
All
Mugos know
right,
for sure.
I heard you the first.
Kupo is used for breeding because it's stored in the tusky. That's what it's used for. Listen, they said they don't know what it's used for. They got something stored in the ball. We don't know how they
Kupo
reproduce.
is used for breeding. You heard it here first, folks. I don't make the rules. Shira makes the
Welcome,
rules.
stranger. I suppose we won't be seeing you again.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a black
showing them
shield
some
was
leg?
murdered.
You
Empire
sure
wants
you
answers
wanna
on what the
do
Empire
That's
wants.
uncomfortable, man.
Empire gets.
Just
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you can take on the Empire.
A certified hater said lower the camera.
No.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
It's a leg for free.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
Fuck up.
What do you think?
I'm
Amber's the arse
gotta
end
be
of
that type of
nowhere.
stream.
And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
I'm sorry, Player One. But thanks for the insight.
Greetings, friend.
He said he hates
We
me
are
so
travelers.
much because he's the one
I
who
know that.
dropped the fact about
What
the
do you
little
want?
ball on the head.
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
End him real quick.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh
I seen that
master.
Nacho Man.
Its demands are great, and it's just as swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
He tried to hurry up and retract that with his feet, but I saw it.
What?
He said, far in your hand
These
to eat
people
it like a
live with a knife
sandwich,
to their
Monsters Inc. And then he retracted it immediately.
In the mistaken belief that if they
He
cooperate, my
immediately
mother will
regretted
show
after
them
hitting
mercy.
the enter button.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Huh? Guess who's not walking on foot? Let's go.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Nice. Will Smith said, oh snap, I gotta rewind to get my potion out. But I think he meant lotion.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystals collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Damn, Torgo, you don't be doing shit.
It's magical meat eating potion. Johnson's and Johnson's.
Johnson's and Johnson's.
That's what Tom said. Johnson's and Johnson's.
Jergens. There's a reason why it's called Jergens. Because you in there jerking off. Boo! Boo! Go ahead and boo me. I deserve it for that one. If you
dad joke.
Listen, if you see me at DreamCon, I give you permission to hit me with a tomato.
Please don't hit him with a tomato because it might splatter onto me. So please do not do that. Callan Esan. Yes.
Nah, I'm gonna have a poncho for sure.
No, I'm not wearing a poncho in like 95-degree weather.
Ready, go? Faster.
Nigga, what is going on over here?
We love you too, Lulawin.
More of my mother's men.
Bro! Yeah! This is so stupid.
Somebody
bro.
said jerking with Jerkin used to trend on Twitter every week for a year. Somebody said Roshi better show up and be confused why he got hit with a tomato. That he don't forget.
Yo! What the fuck?
Farewell.
Whoa, whoa!
Is that like that thing you fought before?
Yeah, it blew up. Hey, what does he occur? There's a treasure chest. What does he akin for?
Yes, always joiners.
Run like the wind.
I just have the urge to listen to the Final Fantasy X soundtrack right now.
All right. Stay down.
Thank you for the gifted memes, Chris. You keep showing out with the gifted men.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
But yeah, I wouldn't be accepting random water from people anyway.
You wouldn't be accepting random what?
Water bottles.
Cocaine? Or what?
Cocaine.
Wait, why are we talking about water bottles? What happened?
Because they were just saying that some man accepted a water bottle from somebody and it was laced with fentanyl.
Good lord.
Yep. And so he ended up in the hospital. We live in Florida. We was born in the heat.
Listen, we only drink tap water anyway.
We weren't born here. It was just a figure of speech.
You really adopted the heat.
Blood, Clive.
I was born in it, molded by it.
And still wet.
Florida humidity, something different.
Somebody got rolled hard, put away wet.
Yeah, that's what you're doing with that
You were
chocobo
told
right now.
to stay in your homes.
Riding it hard and putting
Oh,
it
here we go.
away.
Up, the mage gotta
You
go.
know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield present.
Yes! I'll show you the true shield. I am Clive, Blade of Clinton.
Trash! Wow, look at this man cooked.
Try!
I just need some water.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Are you laughing while you dying, sir? You lost. What's funny?
I respect it.
You lost.
Those are Old
though.
Hills gates.
Then we hurry.
That's what sore losers do.
Oh, yeah, that's why we got your friends.
While we're dying. Why?
Oh, that's why we got your friends. That was fucking funny. You're stupid. You wouldn't talk shit though?
No.
Jamel said he can't be happy.
No. You died.
Why he's coughing up blood, bro?
No.
Up.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Wow.
Wow.
That's sad. So that's all the people they freed. Why are these people so horrible? Damn.
Is that
That's
Buddy from the
homeboy.
beginning of the game? Wait.
Why upside down though?
For a message.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
She gotta go.
Clive, your mother been sucked. Wow.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it.
Dang. This is why homeboy was laughing, because he was just thinking about them hanging on posts.
We should go.
Literally.
Petty. He's petty.
He's also dead.
Yes.
Yes. With them. They should have put him on a post. Send a message.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already
Damn,
be
the
in
birds is
Portisol.
feasting on them.
That's what they said. They can't leave them like this. They gotta bury them.
Yeah, when we come back though, we
Yeah.
have to catch up.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosabeth.
Faster!
That'll do, girl.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
In honor of the 250th anniversary of the founding of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
Damn.
We need to give his mom the old treatment.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
Yeah, let somebody try to thieve me.
Let somebody try to thieve me?
Yeah. Yeah, run this fade. But no, I was saying we should tie one of her legs to one horse and then tie the other leg to another horse and go, yeah! Let the horse run in two separate directions and
Run
split
like
her
the
in
wind.
half. That's the way she should die.
Yeah, Mongolian torture.
Yeah, that's the way she should die. A nice brutal death.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Yeah, mom's a real piece of shit.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
But what? I don't see anybody else. Oh. All those people that disappeared.
Have mercy.
Voice rinse dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
Oh, wow.
Chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all.
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties. Cut you down where you stand.
Just try it.
There we go.
Chance
Just
of
try
slipping
it,
through
big.
unnoticed.
Come
We'll need to find another way in.
Listen, he said just try it, but they have swords and
No, we would die. We would.
you just enclose.
We got a sword though, and we got armor.
Up, we gotta go around.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
Can we just kill them?
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The
Secret
entire place looked
tunnel.
abandoned.
Yep.
Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Lion hunt.
I thought it said blacklight buns.
Yeah.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for. This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
I thought this man said oil visitors.
God.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you're going nowhere, bro.
Why y'all want these problems?
Or not.
See me, I would just let them leave. See, you already made a mistake. Why these people with no magic want to fight people with magic? Or excuse me, why these people with mid-magic want to fight people with top-tier magic?
I don't know, but that was embarrassing.
Erotic, no there wasn't.
I'd have dipped the moment I saw wings on a dude, literally.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
Thanks for the dono suit upper.
Blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Who is this? Super, eventually. I plan to get back to it.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
Embrace.
They're about to kiss.
Embrace me.
Oh.
We can speak inside.
Yeah. Supposed to get real burly in there.
Bro, I just need to know where this tunnel's at, dog. We trying to sneak in. There's like 85 dead bodies out there in the village.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the duchy's few remaining bearers.
Thank you for the dono, Jaden, please. So we're not going to talk about how I just killed like 10 of your men.
You know, I was going to bring that up, but hey, I guess it's just not important.
They talked about our balls dropping in 4th grade and gave us free deodorant. What is this conversation?
Okay. Sir Wade is a loyal shield of Rosaria. Though he was thought to have died during the attack on Phoenix Gate, he somehow survived not only the disaster but the Imperial conquest that followed. He and other like-minded shields took up residence in the abandoned Lazarus and formed the Guardians of the Flame, brothers in arms who fight for the restoration.
They said they didn't die, just beat them up.
Out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her.
Is she being like puppeteered?
Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
No, I don't, Rosebuzz.
They'd be saying black with venom in
This
their
is
voice.
their main
I brought
host.
that up.
Thanks for the
If we
sub,
remove the head,
Fatty Bear.
perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that.
It's time to smash some fruit.
Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Somebody asked you what a fitting punishment for Clive's mom would be. I already gave mine.
Tell us then, Sir Wade.
Death?
What is your plan?
Nothing fancy.
In what way?
You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
Sir Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good.
Okay, see, they went
Now
in
make ready for battle.
and
As
gave
you
them
command.
proper burials.
Okay.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Yeah, that game was fun here.
What?
Detroit.
Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Damn, her chocobo fast as shit. Whoa.
Look at me sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards are looking.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
So we just gonna like smoke them in the middle of their lunch break?
Yep, clean up, clean up.
What is it now? I told you.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog,
With disrespect,
could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come!
Koi.
I will make you
Die
bleed.
along with your flame!
I think you misheard me. We are the keepers of the flame. You are not. You lose.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
You're finished.
Bloody hell.
Damn.
Reinforcements from the far
Oh,
bank.
he died.
Another wyvern to fight that battle for them.
They suck. Oh, you can't beat us. Oh yeah, we just gonna go get our dragon then. So we losing.
What would you do? I'm getting my dragon too.
Excuse me. Don't be talking all that crap then if you gotta go get support items.
More dragons.
More dragons?
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Crazy, I'm not getting all your dragons killed.
Damn.
They got the mama and the baby dragon killed.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
A
Ah,
noble
shit.
stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
But why is he all the way up there?
Because he wanted to make an entrance.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Goodbye.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the cullings. For the time being, at least.
Would you be afraid of getting culled?
Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it.
We must.
As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
What? What the fuck is he talking about over there?
Huh?
Think
With
we should
Kegels,
fall back to
I'll
Port
make them
Isolde
feel
before the
huge?
garrison
Okay.
sends
I have no
reinforcements?
idea.
A sound strategy, my lord.
But that's Lilac. That's to be expected.
We are the flame! Protect the flame!
That's not that. They didn't say none.
Charge
of
with
that.
the flame!
They did not.
Spread the flame!
Is it grass?
No. That's how we have to walk through these streets. You gotta say our chants.
We are the
And
flame!
how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Get me
Since the
across the
beginning.
water, bruh.
Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
Let me guess, a badge. The badge of Wade.
It's the mark of the Guardians.
Oh, yeah, I was close.
Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
The burnt bleed.
We are the flame!
Sure. Stop.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you.
or the Lord Commander.
Why?
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Oh, we're like 40% in? Wow. Oh, shit. Let's
So
see
they're
how
not
this
gonna
goes.
say their tagline when they enter?
Sure.
How accommodating.
What?
Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
And they don't believe we're the flame.
Enough.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosefield died long ago,
Now you know that that's me. You know it's me.
and for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
Sorry, I know you see my childhood friend here with me. I know
You-
you
you
recognize
know,
the
like-
two of us together.
Blessing of the Phoenix. Oh no, he's showing him his swordsmanship.
You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot,
What the fuck is this?
loyal servant to her serene holiness.
Probably saying
Saint
something that he would know, that only he would know.
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Yeah, it's so
He's like that,
cringe.
he know my whole speech.
Mm,
He's like, that's
yeah,
what I used to
it's like
say.
something he would do when he was a kid, like acting it out.
He really didn't believe that was him.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still?
The cringe.
Very well. I shall open the gates of
Oh, he's
hell,
crying.
that thou
Aw.
might see thy charge once.
Oh man. That's sad. He's crying. He really thought this man was dead.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
That's sad.
That actually made my eyes water a little bit. That was actually really
Always
sad.
were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
I don't got time for food.
No, we can't die in
You
poison.
can't very well regale me with
They'll
the tale
poison.
of your
Wait, what is he
miraculous
gonna-
preservation on an
What is he gonna do?
empty
Tell him that hey,
Go on, sit.
We got no
we
time.
can't dine. We have to go destroy these crystals. His uncle's gonna be like, what?
Well, that's a long story. Might as well do it over some food. He said use the good plates, so to put the paper plates in the cabinet. we want to use the china
So you arrived
tonight.
late to one of the
Literally.
cullings, did you? Since becoming Viceroy, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side.
Your
but
mother's become a
these
real
atrocities
bitch,
are a
Clive.
new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone.
Yeah,
A
they should be in
monster sits in
puppeteered.
her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Oh, they told him the whole thing.
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
That was simple enough.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw.
Because
Which,
I have a
if I'm not
twat for a
mistaken,
mother.
would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch
Not
me my
pillage.
cutlass.
He
This
is
will
gassed
be
up.
Fun.
Death flag.
All right.
Death flag.
Goodbye, Uncle.
I just hear it blowing in the wind. That breeze is strong. Several weeks later.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
You okay? You over here like dying next to me?
My shoulders hurt.
Just cut them off.
Yeah, because that's gonna fix the problem.
When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could.
I wonder if she still has the mark on her neck. Got her.
That wasn't her that got cut.
So I became
She
their
was saying
guide.
that they used the other people to get her to do what they wanted.
she explained that before.
Telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I can make you forget all about it.
Listen, the cheeks gotta come eventually.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Come bounce
Thank
on
you.
it.
Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it.
This flags.
No.
I was just about to say,
Let's get some
another
sleep.
death flag?
The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Torgal getting ready to die. He's
She
like,
didn't promise.
Torgal's like 20 dog years old. Like, he's getting ready to die. Well, 20 human years, sorry. The Chocobo getting ready to die. The Chocobo's like 20 human years old. Like, here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Somebody said the balls are blue. They want to see them. They want to see them bone.
Yeah? Yeah.
How did we never hear about these Guardians of the Flame?
Same way they never heard about us, I expect.
There are new billets being posted every day.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
Night, Rosebuzz.
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what do you say?
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
This next part, when we go on the boat, is that like a crazy long segment? Just curious. Just let me know.
Yes.
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 I could have sworn we had a few.
They said like an hour.
Okay. So then, yeah.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady
Certified
Karen.
Hater's come a long way. I remember when he said he almost unsubbed, and now he's asking you to put your leg back up because he got the lotion now.
All right.
1st August, and now you. What you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Oh, that's a good friend.
Phil, shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
Damn, that was quick.
They even try to convince him otherwise. He said, "I'll talk about the noises." He was talking about the noises you were making, but the leg will do too. He's not picky.
What noise?
I don't know. I guess you were making some sounds.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
That monster's taken quite a light.
Thank you for joining us.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already.
That was quick.
Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up.
She
We
has
were
two different
nicely
coloured
put
eyes.
together,
We have
that's
brought
for
that up
certain.
already.
Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
So what you're telling me is we're not
He
going
did
to
tell
find
me
this man.
something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe. Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
Up, we're going
least you
on a
admit it.
griffin hunt.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind.
Yeah, you little bitch.
While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad without all the bloody dust.
To the hunt board.
Typical nobles.
Did I hear you say you were hoping hyped on a griffin or have the billet for you, and especially horrible one that locals call Dawes Mare? And it's in Care Norvin Westgate. Wait, do you have anything else to say, or is that? All right, let's go find it. Care Norvin Westgate. Sunbrick. Alright, I guess we just gotta go from here.
Good night, Angel.
Fuck, how do I know which...
My shoulders feel like they got slapped with bricks. And somebody was just like... And then that's what it feels like.
That's what it feels like?
Yes.
I feel like I went to the wrong place. You have to start from Lost Wing and go south. Okay.
Hi, Garm. You hear me? Good night, Kiki.
Alright. They said head from Lost Wing and go south. So like over here?
Somebody asked if you've seen the leaked pic of your cheeks.
Okay, enough. Ace King said southeast. Here?
I said yes there.
It's the river gate.
Yeah, below Norvent Valley.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, river gate right there. Alright.
And Gavin said he just gotta keep you on your toes.
I say, good man.
I said as far as F.
Yeah, it's mad far, but guess what? We have a chocobo.
So you can set custom waypoints also. Just around the riverbed.
Yeah, but I need to go up.
Somebody asked, have you watched Gate? It's on Hulu. It's good.
No. The only gate I know about right now is the river gate, which is where I'm headed. And then we're gonna fight this griffin, and then that's gonna be it for tonight. Ow.
I said, you know, it's also on Hulu, The Bear. I heard.
You know, everybody keeps asking us to watch The Bear, and I'm gonna take you guys up on that offer because it looks like a good show.
Let's go. A lot of people have been requesting that one.
Faster. I saw a trailer and I was like, okay, this is a very interesting concept. What's curious to me is I don't know what about that show makes it so good, because I'm watching the trailer and I'm like, okay, so it's about a bunch of niggas at a restaurant, but the way that everybody
Somebody said
in the
has
comments,
its moments, but the action sequences go hard.
but the what?
Action sequences go hard.
Action like
He said, are we talking about the same show? So Tom said, I dropped The Bear after 3 episodes. I don't know Barry better, in my opinion.
what are you talking about? Action, bro? It looks like there's a bunch of niggas cooking. What? Okay, listen, I don't know if we get into spoil territory or what, but I just saw people cooking Oh, he's talking about
somebody
Gate.
was talking about Gate
Oh.
with the action. They was talking about a different show.
That's all I'm like,
That would be hilarious though, just a bunch of chefs throwing hands.
Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Nobody said I haven't watched it, but I figured it was kind of like beef.
Thanks, Gal.
I don't think it's. Oh, here we go. Oh, there it goes. It's a hippogriff.
They said it's not like beef.
Yeah, it doesn't look like beef. And this is like something with like a really good story. All right, I'm gonna first try this thing.
We'll have to wait.
Isn't this on the dollar bill or on a bill? This creature.
Sure, that is an eagle,
Yeah,
and this is a griffin.
Yeah, I know, but it looks like.
It looks like an eagle, yes, because it's part eagle. Sure, please.
It's late. My brain is turning off. Thank you, King JC. Good night, metabolism. Well, then it's not the dollar bill I'm thinking of, but I've seen it on something. It might have been a flag, Tom. But I've seen it on some kind of memorabilia. See, I'm not the only one. They said the Mexican flag, and then said the Mexican flag has an eagle.
Yes, an eagle. A griffin is part eagle. I'm trying to tell you.
I know it's part
But what
eagle,
you
but
didn't
I'm saying I've seen this actual creature on something.
You've seen it everywhere in cartoons and shows.
No, but I mean like on some kind of like memorabilia. It's on something. I don't know if it's a coin in a different country, but I've seen it on something. And they said it's technically not a griffin because they said the griffin's back half would be something else. I don't know.
Nice try.
Fire and flame!
Yep.
That's better.
Until I said something about it's not a griffin because the feet would be lion. The second feet in the back would be lion's feet. He said all it has is the tail, but not the feet. They said this is some made up thing.
Death to the bird. Death to the fowl.
So why didn't you just fly away before you lost? See, at least the dragons in that other game, they would just leave if they start losing. I respect it.
Oh, there goes a merchant.
Could that be our man?
It chose violence.
Okay, you could choose violence and then change your mind when you start losing and choose survival.
Right.
Another troll in the dungeon.
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
Is it
More
grass?
likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Bro, you better just give me this shit. Don't ask me to go collect items for you.
Consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art. And not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry.
Nah, this is my griffin
I'd say it's
also.
the least I can
But
do.
thanks for the leather, homie.
Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Damn. Charred.
You should have flew away. You got like 6 pairs of wings and you didn't use not a one.
Listen, shit happens sometimes, you know?
It had 2 wings on the head and 4 wings on the back, and he used not one set of wings to live.
It flew up to attack me.
And it could have left.
Listen. It be like that sometimes, sure.
See, just like the dragons in God of War, they effed around and found
And
out
with a
and
bit
they
of luck.
left.
How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this. Along with his regards.
If he can play Booty Cheek Creek Freak, he can play Poop Killer.
You're joking.
Oh yeah, that Poop Killer's another one.
Poop Killer. Just nasty.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish.
Baby oil.
Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Frank.
Camille, I believe.
Oh yeah, it was Camille.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in
Which
the
he said he wasn't
leatherworking
going to
community.
tell how he
We
made
better
it.
keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right
All right, you
up.
owe me.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need.
Oh,
I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway.
There is a better one.
No one spins a yarn like old
Tendrils
Blackthorn in
Blacksmith.
his cups.
Yeah, he's up there.
Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Drake Slayer's belt design draft.
Yeah, Alpaca, you took a nap at the crack of night.
At the crack of night.
It's bedtime.
And with that, wait. You have obtained a design draft for the Drake Slayer's belt. Design drafts unlock new crafting options at the Black Hammer. Visit Blackthorn the Hideaway for details on the material. Let me see real quick.
Back, are ya?
Listen, there's a crack of dawn. Why can't there be a crack of night?
So, will it be?
I need Electrum.
They said what?
Anything else?
I have one, Tom. But yes, I'm definitely gonna take out that hot pack as soon as
That what?
As soon as I go downstairs.
Oh. Listen.
Well, my muscles.
We're gonna save the epic stuff for next stream. I feel like that's what usually happens. It's kind of like a build-up stream, epic stream, build-up stream, epic stream. After the first couple streams, at least. So, we killed a couple of monsters that we had to hunt. And now we're about to catch this bolt and head on over to this other crystal that we're about to go crack open like an egg. Yeah, filler arc again. Apocalypse no just came back from the crack of night nap that you took. But yo, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for the donations.
What is up with all these booty shaking emotes?
I have no idea. The subs, the memberships, we appreciate all of it. Also, make sure subscribe to the gaming channel so you don't miss out on the extra games that we're playing.
A lot of y'all was confused about
uploaded over there. There are no streams for those. Those are just edited down gameplay vids, so don't miss out on those. But yeah.
Somebody said demonologist is good with friends.
Okay. So okay, we will go ahead and wrap for tonight, and then pick up with the next stream. The next stream is gonna be earlier. I promise you. We gotta get to these streams earlier.
Well, there was a reason it was late.
Yeah.
Today.
So
it should be earlier.
All right, that's gonna be it for you guys and us. Hope you guys have a wonderful night, and we will catch you guys tomorrow. Good night, y'all.